Hello, I am Planners, and for today's blog I'd like to do something different. I'd like to try and make a commented video because I've always been very very influenced by commented videos, and they're a very good way to learn about new stuff or to actually understand what the pilot is thinking and the choices from a particular pilot on a particular situation. So I'm going to give it a shot. Okay, I was coming back home from a room with the fleet, but for some reason I got separated from my fleet, and the ship I'm using, the Harpy I'm using, it's designed for fleet tackle, so Nosferatu, so it can get scram and hold the scram on looting ships like Cinnables, Hurricanes, and the invulnerability field, so it can also survive long enough for the friendly logistics to get a hold on me, and some speed, also module for speed. This is not a, a setup for solo, but sometimes you just gotta make the best use of what you got. Our intel had reported a while ago a saber and a crow camping this area, and I did not realize they were still here until I hit scan, and I decided to just go for them. I actually land on the bubble. I don't really mind landing on the bubble, I just want to be close to them, and the saber is really the only threat here, so I'm gonna go directly at the saber. I tried to scram him, but I'm still not in range. Activate my guns. At this point, I actually realize I'm using the Nosferatu and overloading the Nosferatu. On this particular fight, it is a mistake because I am not getting looted. Anyway, I just want to approach the saber as much as I can and basically brawl him to death. I also noticed that I was being tracking disrupted, but fortunately it did not make much influence on the outcome of the battle. Although properly used, they could have killed me easily with that mod. But I'll talk about that on the end. Basically, the saber dies, and I have absolutely no chance of catching that crow. He's still pointing me. He's still trying to finish me off. Fortunately, the Harpy is a very sturdy ship and can basically ignore the damage incoming from the crow at that distance. Since the crow was no threat, I also went for the pod and just, well, you gotta love when saber bubbles backfire on them. And at this point, I just need to digress and get the loot. I mean, it's always nice. At this point, I'm just using the 1 minute timer to approach the wreck. No need to push the micro drive, and I'm even bumping the gate. Um, right now, just have to. I'll decide to just slow boat at the wreck. I noticed that there was a +1 in local, uh, but my time is about to end, so I don't really worry too much about the new local. And I finally reached the wreck, only to realize that my cargo was already full from from the fleet from the fleet roam I had made. I do not want to shoot the wreck in order to gain aggression, and I jump out. But instead of going away, I remembered to use the wreck as bait. So basically, my plan is to give a few seconds, because I need also to regain a shield, let the crow come to the wreck, and when I jump in, he will hopefully be at 0 speed on the wreck, and I can get an easy scram on him and hopefully kill him without a big problem. Here we go. Okay, I jump in and I'm gonna pause a bit. I see the crow and the Dremel. The Dremel is 0 on the gate, so he's probably just moving through. And and I decided to just go for the crow and ignore the Dremel for now. I jump in, I try to burn to the crow. The crow realizes me jumping in and he manages to, to make distance. And not only that, he reapproaches gate at zero. And here is my biggest mistake. I lost the opportunity to kill the crow away from the gate and I aggressed anyway. At the same time, the Dremel makes range and is starting to target me. Being in off shields, that's not good news. And we had another jump in, it's RP. Okay, now I'm in trouble. I need to bail out fast. I overload my micro drive. I try to align away from the harpy that just came in. I had realized that it's RP also millisecunda. Unfortunately, the harpy gets the web, the Dremel gets the scram, and I'm pretty much dead. At this point, the battle is over. They're just mopping up the floor with me. I was too greedy and I made the mistake of attacking the crow when he was zero on the gate. I was not gonna gain anything on that situation. He was just gonna jump out. Uh, I had lost the opportunity and I still went for it. Anyway, I used the few seconds left to live to blow the loot I had in my cargo hold. It's a few less million for them, though not much difference, but still. Curses. I'm in my bot again. In these engagements, I was a victim of my own greed. I had the opportunity to bail, but no, I wanted one more kill and failed to realize the situation was probably out of my hands. Only realized that too late. Nevertheless, before ending the video, I'd like to talk about the tracking disruptor and a crucial moment of the engagement. And this is precisely this moment. I am scrammed, tracking disrupted, and webbed. Not only that, but the saber, that is my main target, is 5 kilometers away from me, so pretty much outside my fell off from my hybrids. I believe they were using the tracking speed mod on the tracking disruptor, and in my opinion it is not the best choice. If they had used the optimal range script and the saber had tried to keep himself at 7 kilometers away from me, they would have easily killed me. I would not have the range to kill the saber, even if I change it to null ammo. So I'm glad that they didn't and provided me the chance to kill something before dying. Well, I believe this is all, so I catch you some other time.